Well, 1st of March today. It's time to get busy. I've made a start. I gave the glass a bit of a wash. You know, we're getting more light, but that light is precious, so we want as much light getting in as possible. Yeah, I'll show you what I've been up to. I've got my paraffin heaters all ready to go. Got plants probably coming out in a couple of weeks' time, but we'll still be getting some frosts. I've started to build my greenhouse within a greenhouse, and it's just really a bubble wrap cage. So the idea is when the plants come out, they can go in there, they'll have the paraffin heater, and they'll be nice and cosy. Nothing happening yet, but in here we've got broad beans and also some peas. Calverdon Wonder Dwarf pea. Last year I came up with the idea of using the quad grows to actually start seeds off, so the little seed beds. I started off some winter lettuce, perpetual spinach, I've got a spicy salad mix, purple salad mix, basically a collection of old seed. I'm not quite sure what will come up, but worth giving it a go. I've planted some garlic chives. I think that grows very much like wild garlic, we'll see. I've started off some summer cabbage, early autumn cabbage, golden Detroit beetroot, Brussels sprouts, and Calabrese broccoli. A warts and all video. Just look at the state of the secret garden. But I have started to tidy up. I don't know if you can see over there, I've got that bread crate, and that's ready to do some spring garlic. We'll make our way up to the potting shed because I've got some garlic in there to prepare. Make our way up. I mean, look, everywhere is a complete and utter mess. I've had the winter off and now it's time to get busy tidying up, clearing my path that's absolutely full of leaves. Got marsh marigolds coming up everywhere. I've had a really good prune of the blackcurrant bushes. Look at the state of the polytunnel. As you know, this was new last year, but over winter it's gone awfully green. The next sunny day I get, I'm going to give that a good clean. It's quite easy to clean that green off, but ideally you want the polythene to be nice and hot, and it copes better with a clean then. So here in the potting shed, you can see I was so disgusted with my garlics last year. I didn't even bother to deal with them and take them in. And now they've all started to sprout. I suffer from arthritis and I had a really bad do with it at the end of late summer. I just gave in for winter. I didn't even get around to planting my garlic. Left it in here. And here it is, it's all started to sprout. So my idea is, I'm going to have a little look, see what we've got and plant it out. I don't think this split last year. I'll just peel off. Give it a bit of a tidy up. Quick tour of the tomatoes. I've got all sorts in here, quite an army. I'm trying Ethel Watkins for the first time this year, and I've got Pink Dream and a few of the old favourites like Purple Ukraine. Here's a new one, Yellow Clementine, but look at those leaves. That doesn't look like a tomato. Oh, potatoes chitting, and over in the Super 7 we've got the chilli plants that still haven't come up yet, but the onions are doing okay. And I've also got some sweet peppers, a couple of new varieties. One of those is Yellow Monster, we'll see. How are you all doing? What's growing? What's going on? Let me know in the comments. As you know, I've been busy with my other channel. I'm up to chapter 10 now in the Gospel of Matthew. I've got about 37 subscribers, so it's going slow, but I enjoy doing it. Let's have a look at the calendar. It's March, time to turn it over. Tips, it says give your broad beans a helping hand with pollination. I only just sown my broad beans really late this year, and I've got the polytunnel. The best course of action would have been to get them going in autumn and overwinter them. Think about adding a gutter to collect rainwater. Absolutely, I definitely need more water. Small plants ordered from nurseries can take weeks to arrive, so check delivery times. That's a good tip. Recycle your milk cartons and yoghurt pots into plant pots. I've done that. Works really well. Look out for empty spaces in your polytunnel and decide what else you can put in. Well, everything's empty at the moment, but I have got a plan. So what could we be sowing? Wow, sowing and growing tender plants including aubergine. Yes, I've sown for the first time some aubergine seeds. I'm giving a go to Black Beauty, and my idea is this year all of the tomatoes are going into the polytunnel. They did fabulously in there last year, so I'm more than happy to dedicate the polytunnel to my tomatoes. What didn't do so well in the polytunnel were my melons. I think I got one melon for the whole year, and that was out of about 6 melon plants. So the plan this season is the melons are going in the greenhouse. It's a far more consistent temperature in there. They've got more protection, and I've successfully grown melons in the greenhouse before. I mean, it might just last year might have been a write-off even in the greenhouse. I just don't know. So it's all trial and error. But this year, melons, aubergines, peppers, anything exotic, I'm going to squeeze into the greenhouse, and I'm really going to try and turn the polytunnel into a workhorse. Broccoli, yeah, I've sown up some Calabrese, which I showed you in the greenhouse. Before I go, I will take you into the polytunnel to have a look at the purple sprouting broccoli. Well, you can see, look at the peach. The peach tree is coming into bud. I absolutely can't wait to see these flowers. Some water in here to keep it at a warmer slightly warmer temperature, which is better for the plants in winter. And there we go, my very first purple sprouting broccoli spear. And yeah, that doesn't look like it's gonna make any kind of size, but we'll see. It's something. And when I harvest that, it's going to start sprouting off from the side. You can see the little side shoots beginning to come there. Let's see if we've got anything else. Leeks never did pick up. There's still a little bit of time, but these leeks really did not like the polytunnel. I have got some kale, but it's bolting. I've been able to pick quite a few Brussels sprouts. There's Pickle the dog. She's happy it's warmed up because she knows I won't come out here when it's cold.